I wanted to show you a calendar of this month with some of these due dates and open dates and all that good stuff. So we can see that our class is going to open here on Tuesday. And it throws me off a little bit because normally I want to open everything on Sunday. So this first week is going to be a little squished, but I just wanted to, I made this more for my purpose, but I wanted to share it with you in case it can help you kind of keep track of the overall picture here. So the green is for the homework, and I use homework loosely. It's more of all the chapter work. So it's the lesson, the homework, the case study, the quiz, all that stuff. So week 1, you can see it's going to open today on Tuesday, and it will be due on Friday. Now normally it will all open on Sunday and be due on Friday. And week 3 homework will open on Sunday and be due on Friday. Now as we get to the last of the month, it's going to kind of squish all together so that we can have time for the final. But typically homeworks will open Sunday 1 a.m. They're going to be due Friday at 8 p.m. Now the red is for the test. So you can see test 1 is going to open today. I don't encourage you to take that yet. You're not ready. So it will open on Tuesdays, and then the test will be due on Sundays. Okay, test 2 will open on Tuesday. It will be due on Sunday. Test 3. Okay, so ideally, here's how I'd like for you to work your assignments this semester, but you know your schedule better than I do. But in my mind, here's how I saw it going. So you spend all week working on the homework, and remember there's 3 chapters worth of information that you're going to have to cover. And then on Friday, all that homework, all that chapter work will be due. Okay, it won't show you any grades on anything until Friday. So at that point, then you can start studying for your test, because to study for your test, I want you to go back and look through your homework, your case study, your quizzes, okay, and see what went wrong, what you were getting right, what kind of the questions are, all that good stuff. So it's going to be very helpful to have that Friday due date passed so that you can go back and look at that stuff to actually study for your test, okay? Now, when that Friday due date hits, let me go back. The homework grades instantly, right? You've got that check answer button, so you know right away if you're getting those questions correct or not. The case study and quiz makes me grade them, okay? So I will be grading them throughout the week as you're doing them, but if you wait till Friday night to do them, I'm probably not going to get them graded until later into Saturday, okay? But even as I grade them throughout the week, it still doesn't show you, not until that Friday due date has passed, okay? So get them done earlier in the week, and then that way Friday at 8:01 p.m., you can get back in there and see what you were missing, okay? And you can start studying for that chapter test. Try to make sure I covered everything I need to there. Yeah. So tests will open on Tuesday. They'll be due Sunday, 8 p.m. Now the yellow is for the enrichment, okay, and not all of you are in the enrichment class, okay. That was dependent upon your ACT or AccuPlacer scores. But the enrichment assignments are going to be due on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Okay, I was trying to get away from all these other due dates. Friday's going to be a big due date. Sunday's going to be a big due date. So I stuck the enrichment stuff in on Saturday. So ideally, you're going to work those assignments right along with your assignments from Math for Healthcare class, okay? You'll see that Chapter 7 Information and Enrichment is very similar to Chapter 7 Information in Math for Healthcare. This first unit, it may not be that way. I think we spent some time doing some Chapter 1 information that we don't do in Math for Healthcare. But after this first week, you should start seeing a pretty distinct correlation between Math for Healthcare assignments and enrichment assignments. So you may even want to do them chapter by chapter. You do Chapter 6 enrichment, and then you do Chapter 6 Math for Healthcare. You do Chapter 7 enrichment, you do Chapter 7 Math for Healthcare. You may want to bounce back and forth like that. Some cases it may be easier to do the enrichment assignment first before you do the healthcare. Some cases it may be easier to do the healthcare assignment first because there's a lot more descriptions in there, and the enrichment may just be some extra work, some extra examples that kind of follow along with the chapter. So just kind of play with it and see what you think. But anyways, the yellow, the enrichment, is going to be due on Saturday night. And like I said, that doesn't apply to all of you. Now the blue here at the end of the month. So you can see we've kind of squeezed some things in here at the end. The homeworks, the chapter work will open on Sunday, but that last week it's actually going to be due on Thursday, okay? Because test 4 is still going to open on Tuesday, but it's actually going to be due on Saturday night so that we still have time to do that final exam by Sunday, okay? So if you're one that waits till the last minute, test 4 is going to be due on Saturday night, and then the final is going to be due on Sunday night, okay? So I just wanted to make sure we were getting all the homeworks due on Thursday so that you could go back and look at all your correct answers, incorrect answers, and still have time to study for those test 4 and the final. Okay, so you can see everything opens at 1 a.m. and it's all due at 8 p.m. My kids go to bed then, and I can start grading at 8 or 9 p.m. and hopefully get it done and get to bed at a decent hour myself. So that's why I like that 8 p.m. due date. I know a lot of teachers do midnight. I like 8 p.m. So make sure you are getting that chapter work done. Okay, the lesson, homework, case study, quiz, get it done as early in the week as possible. That way I can grade it, and you will get feedback from that Friday, 8:01 p.m. Okay, if you, and that's how I expect you to study for the test. Okay, there are no study guides in this class. To study for your exams, I want you to go back and look at your quizzes, your homeworks, your case studies. Okay. If you don't do those assignments, then you don't get to go back and look at them. You have to go back to the lesson and read through it again, and it's quite lengthy, okay? But the quiz and homeworks help narrow down some of that information for you. So be sure you're doing that chapter work assignment, because that's what you're going to be studying for the final, or for the exams as well as the final exam. And if you don't do that chapter work, it doesn't let you back in to see it, okay? So make sure you're getting all that stuff done.